Morning, good afternoon, and good evening. What's good, man? We're in a Kango because it's an old school, you know what I'm saying? It's about to be an old school review with the polo. Yo, strictly business. It gets right down to the meat and potatoes, man. 1988, what was it? June 7th. Yep, June 7th, 1988, man. Yo, a legendary group by the name of E to the P to the E. Damn, I'm about to mess it all up. EPMD. EPMD, yo. When they came out, man, it was like the world stopped, man. It was like one of those groups that came out and kind of stopped the world in music a little bit. You know what I'm saying? They kind of like, like how Prince came out with Purple Rain, or Michael with Thriller, or it could be like Run DMC. Is it Raising Hell was their first one? Or LL I'm Bad or something like. It was just something that you was like, what is this? Who are these dudes? What's going on? It's like they elevated hip hop. It's like you was in say you was a sophomore in high school, and then the next year you go in, you think you're a junior, and then they tell you you're a senior. You're like, yo, what happened to junior year? Guess what, man? EPMD took out that year. They just elevated hip hop with the rhymes, the flow, anything you could think of. It's the word patterns, the way they flowed off each other. They would have come one of the first groups that kind of did the back and forth rap battle. Like Styles and P do it. Styles P and Jada. They did that first. They did it on a couple joints here, and they then be doing it all their lives. As it's going back and forth. With the rhymes and stuff like that. And the beats, man, they both were doing beats at this time. Erick Sermon and Paris Smith were doing beats at the same time. I believe they were doing, at least for the first 4 albums, they were doing beats together. Or I think eventually they were just doing them separate too. And then like Erick Sermon got a little better with beats and stuff like that. So he started like branching off, being the main beat maker or doing beats for other groups and stuff like that. So he was doing his thing. Paris Smith too. They was doing that thing. But this is the record, man. Classic. This is their first duo album that came out. It was incredible. Like it just like I said, it just stopped the world. People were like, who are these? What's going on over here? Great concept of the album. Just the name, Strictly Business. Like they was here, they ain't playing around, and guess what? They wasn't playing around, man. They came in with 10 tracks, under an hour, and they just flowed, man. It started off with what? Strictly Business. That was a main joint. That's the classic. And then they did I'm Housin. You know what I mean? That's like it was like a club record, but it was like the rhymes were gritty, So it was like how they do a club record talking about the streets and being hardcore. That's crazy, but it fit. And then Let the Funk Flow. That was a joint too. And then you got another single that I think that they put on. You Got to Chill. Chill. Yeah, that was my joint. And then they got It's My Thing. That was that's my favorite. It's My Thing. And it started off with the helicopter. That's dope, man. Every time I hear that helicopter, I think of EPMD. Now I got me thinking about what you probably think about Kobe and his tragic passing. Shout out to Kobe and his family and everybody. Bless him. Shout out to everybody that was in that helicopter. Shout out to everybody that's losing their life, man, with the corona joint, man. Look at masks, gloves. Disinfected. They ain't arm's reach. Wherever I go, if I'm in the living room, I'm like, I don't care, man. I'm taking this thing seriously, and everybody should be taking this thing seriously. So, shout out to the frontliners out there, the essential employees and stuff like that. So, but yeah, let's get back to this album, man. So, Strictly Business, like I said, 10 cuts. I leave off. Then it goes, You're a Customer. That was my joint. That was a classic too. You're a Customer. Come on, man. First of all, It's My Thing was like almost like a 6-minute song, but it didn't feel like that. It just went. It was going back and forth, trading verses. You're like, oh yes, Yo, matter of fact, I'm about to quote something. Y'all know I can't rap, dog. I'm about to quote something, dog. I don't care. let's see if I. This is It's My Thing, and then who starts off like, well, they trade verses back and forth. PMD be like, it's my joint, dog. I can't. Yeah. There you go. The rhythmatic style keeps the ride flowing. Good friends already biting without you knowing. Can't understand why your body's getting weaker. Then you realize it's the voice of the speaker. Yo, the mind gets delirious. Situation serious. Don't get ill. Go and get curious. And then every summer comes in. Enough about that. Let's get on to something better. And if it gets warm, take off the hot sweater. Yo, that was my joy. And if you want some water, I'll get you a cup. And if you don't want it, then burn the hell up. Yo, I could quote this album for days, man. But I'm telling you, it's dope, man. It's just one of them albums, man. You got to go back to and respect the genre of hip hop. If they said, everybody's going, oh, Kendrick got classes, so it's gonna be the same thing. You're gonna have to visit, people like your kids are gonna have to revisit J. Cole and Kendrick and people that you grew up with, saying they got classic albums. You know what I'm saying? You might say Future got a classic album or Drake. You know what I'm saying? But we're talking about my age. I grew up with this. You know what I'm saying? I grew up with the boom bap, straight hip hop, EPMD, getting in your butt cheeks, man, with the beats, man, and the rhymes and coming in there just tearing it up, man. They got stories for days too. Ever watch Erick Sermon and Parrish Smith on their interviews and stuff like that. They be interviewing, especially Erick Sermon. He gotta do a movie. You better do a movie or something with EPMD. EPMD gotta be a movie, man. Let's make it a movie. Come on, y'all out there. Go out there, hit up EPMD on Twitter. Hit up Erick on Twitter. Hit him up on their social platforms. Tell them about that movie. We need that movie, man. You know what I'm saying? So I left off. So they had, so after You're a Customer, that's a joint too. And then they had the Steve Martin. They had a dance, dog. Steve Martin, get him, Steve, get him, Steve, get him. They had, let me get up, dog. Let me start there. I turned this into a whole thing into a dance battle, dog, to start. You know what I'm saying? 90s, 89 to 88. Let me get in there. But then get off the bandwagon. Yo, man, I can remember every beat. You know what I'm saying? And then they had a DJ cut. Everybody used to have a DJ cut. They used to have a dance. They did the dance one. And then they have I don't know if they was pressured by labels to do a dance club record and a dance record. I think they was. I don't know. So they did the Steve Martin. They did the club joint. And then what we used to do, because DJs used to take over. It'd be DJs before MCs back in the day. You know what I'm saying? MCs was like second. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, everybody talk about the MC first. You know what I'm saying? But they got a whole whole song for DJ. So their DJ back in the day was DJ Caleb Boss. I know y'all thinking, what happened to Scratch? What was Scratch? They got Scratch later. He was he was actually a DJ he got on tour to substitute for him. And then I think something happened. I don't know. He became the DJ or something. They like DJ Scratch, but DJ K LaBoss was the first joint. But that's you listen to this song, you know where the scratch is. Like that's how classic it is. You listen to the whole track. It's no rapping. It's just it's like a club beat, and you're just, you know what I'm saying, and you're scratching over it and shit like that. So that's classic. If you're gonna listen to that, that's crazy. And then Jane, dog, J to the A to the N to the E. Yo, this is the best. And I don't even know if they knew they were gonna do it, but this is the best series of songs. You know how people go, like, they do a part 2 of a song or a part 2 of a record. They drag this Jane, basically just talking about a woman, you know what I'm saying, and mischievous woman, you know what I'm saying. She was wild, crazy, misconceiving. She was everything. She was, you know what I mean. But she did a lot of dirt, and she always got involved with them. She was always wanted to mess with like Paris Smith or Erick Sermon for some reason. It was crazy the way they did the songs. But they got Jane 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, even I think on Reggie Noble, Redman's joint, one of his CDs or songs, he kind of brought Jane into the mix of his Superman lover, because it was Jane 1, 2, and 3, and then when Redman came out, he started doing Superman Lover 1, 2, and 3 like that. So he brought Jane into Superman Lover. Like, it was dope the way, they don't do that a lot no more, man. Somebody to bring that back, do like a part 1, part 2, man. They'll say it's somebody like or like not just a girl song or any song. You know what I'm saying? That'd be dope. But like I said, 88, man, June 7th, 1988. This is when hip hop changed. People, you know, they elevated hip hop around that time. Best duo group, we can argue. Run DMC was there. Of course, a couple other groups was there. But when EPMD came out, man, it was just like, it was just something in the air. It was magical, man. You know what I mean? It was just something that was, you can quote on every song on here, except for the one with the DJ, but you can quote the scratches. Every song I play on here, a person my age, around the age, or somebody that knows of the album, they will physically quote one of these rhymes all the time. That's how the album's quotable. It's a hip hop classic. You know what I'm saying? But oh shoot, get the mad stops on the car. Nah, but seriously, man. So they had at least like out of the 10 tracks, had at least 5 singles, man. It was like that came out or was everybody was talking about. You know what I'm saying? But this whole album is dope, man. This whole album, man. If you look at you play any song, I'm sorry, you're gonna listen to it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what the class is about, man. And this is standing the test of time already. So I'm not even gonna go there. But yeah, shout out to Erick Sermon, shout out to Paris Smith. They still put on music, man. Check out Erick Sermon's Vernia. He did an album called Vernia last year, 2019. I forget when, but it was in 2019. Check it out on Tidal or somewhere, wherever you any music platform. And PMD putting out stuff on the low. He be throwing singles out. I be seeing them. You know what I'm saying? He got like some dudes, some group dudes and stuff. He be doing it. They doing that thing, I think. And hopefully, please, come on. I'm not trying to waste a prayer, but I'm just saying, like, it ain't even wasted. That's what the group to do, one more album. And they might do one this year. Hopefully they do one more album. I don't know what they're gonna call it, because they do all the albums like Strictly Business as usual. Business is in the title, so it's always business. So I want to know if they're gonna do Final Business or something like that. I don't know. So we'll see what happens if they do that. Do another album. Bless us with a new album, please. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but this album was named by Rolling Stones one of the best albums. It was back then. And then, you know, some people, like an album or a song go platinum in a day or something now, like with the streams and all this. It's all different, whatever, how you play it, whatever. But back then, this record went gold in like 3 or 4 months, which was uncalled for. You might say 3 or 4 months, gold. But gold back then, 88. We're talking about 88. Went gold, man. So over 5,000, 100,000. So you got to go to the store. Hey, please, can I get a EPMD album, please? Thank you. And you have to actually buy it in your hand, dog, and then, you know what I'm saying? So people actually have to go to the store, get off their butts. Get off the butt cheeks from the couch, dog. You know what I'm saying? So this is download on the phone. And download, and they already have it and shit. But, yeah, man, they sold over 500,000. It went gold in like 3 or 4 months, and it was unheard of. People was like, what? This is unprecedented. Who are these guys? So it went nuts, man. So there was one of those groups that did something like that. They set a mark, and they just did something. They just did things, man. Their way, and it worked out, man. Great formula, and a lot of groups came out of this group. You know what I'm saying? So they had a lot of affiliates. So look up EPMD, man. You'll be surprised. You'll be like, oh. And if you know EPMD, you already know what I'm talking about. I don't even have to say nothing, dog. You might as well just you know, clap for the video, share this video, subscribe to the video, subscribe to me. You know what I'm saying? Do everything. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, this is a good album, man. Like I said, man, I won't be reviewing, especially this. I'm gonna be reviewing hip hop classics from back in the day. And if you got any recommendations, put them down. I'll let you know if it's a classic for me back in the day, because some wasn't. Some people were like, excuse me. Some people had like certain albums that were close to classics. I would say like that Kid and Play 2 Hype. Somebody might say that's a classic, but if you go back and listen to it, you're probably just gonna like half the album. You know what I'm saying? But back then, in your mind, you're like, yo, that was a classic, too high. Oh, that the whole But you listen to it, like you gotta go back and listen to these albums. You know what I'm saying? And see if they still stand the test of time, like with music, sonically, and just the rhyme pattern and just the way they flowed, man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like going gold back then was big, was huge. Yeah, so yeah, man, that's pretty much the highlights of the album. You know what I'm saying? But the 10 tracks. This album came out the same time like a lot of other MCs and groups that you know of. Like Public Enemy came out with It Takes a Millions to Hold Us Back. That was one of the classics. That was dope. Big Daddy Kane came out with Long Live the Kane. MC Light came with Light as a Rock. Yo, Kid and Play with Too Hype. Raw Bass and Easy Rock. It takes two to make a thing go right. It sounded like Raw Bass. Do I look like Raw Bass? Do I look like Raw Bass? Put in the comments, dog. I look like Raw Bass, dog. It takes two to make a... Yo, I was acting like him, dog. I signed an autograph. Yo, to get a girl phone number back in the day, dog. Shoot, I'd be anybody, dog. Trying to get... Anyway, yo, this album came out around the same time all these classic albums came out. And these are like people's albums that we were waiting for and stuff like that. And this album here, Strictly Business, ended up becoming a classic. Ended up like being doper than all these artists. Not, I don't want to say all of them because each is an opinion. Like Light as a Rock was dope. Takes a Million and Hold Us Back. Run MC Tougher Than Leather came out. But Tougher Than Leather, the album was dope. But they did the movie, dog. Run DMC, yo, go check out Tougher Than Leather, the movie. Come on, son. Shout out R.I.P. Jim Master J, man. But y'all acting was terrible. Terrible in that movie, man. It was, and I think they did another movie, dog. Yo, matter of fact, what was the worst hip-hop movie? Tougher Than Leather. Vanilla Ice had a movie. Ice Babe? I don't know. Vanilla Ice had a movie. Put in your comments, what was the worst hip-hop movie? Like the worst one. Because I know some people are going to say Tupac. People might say Biggie, the Biggie movie. Because they keep coming up with renditions of Tupac and Biggie movies. So they might say, then they did one on Left Eye? No. They did something on, Aaliyah. I think they did one on Aaliyah and I heard it sucked. I didn't even watch that one. But, get y'all movies right. EPMD movie. EPMD movie. Y'all still live. Y'all better write that shit right now, dog. Stop playing around. Stop, right? Yo, get that movie going, dog. Get it going, man. Oh, man. Yo, everything's quotable. I wish I could just quote things and just start rapping and stuff, man. That's the thing. But listen, I'm serious. This is a hip-hop classic. Girls and boys. Check it out, man. It was on Sleepy Bag Records, I think. Yeah, it was on Fresh and Sleepy Bag Records back in the day. I know they probably still ain't around, but if they are, shout out to them. And shout out to 2020 hip hop. Shout out to everybody out there being strong. Shout out to everybody out there helping out on the front line. Shout out to the nurses, the doctors. Shout out to the controversy, man, too, because we don't know the truth, but it's good. It's good to have an opinion. It's good to voice your opinion, and I accept every opinion. I listen to everybody's theories, but at the end of the day, I accept the truth. So we'll see what's going on out there. Everybody just be safe, man. Like I said, wear your proper protection equipment, PPE, and respect the guidelines for now. Listen to the doctors out there. Listen to the people that really know the information out there, man. And that's it, man. I want to end on a good note. I'm about to do some bars, dog. Let me do some bars on y'all, dog. Let's do PMD, dog. I'll do some bars, but this is on my classic joint. The rhythmatic style keeps the rhyme flowing. Good friends already biting without you knowing. Can't understand why your body getting weaker. Then you realize it's the voice from your speaker. The mind becomes delirious. Situation serious. Don't get ill, go and get curious. And then every sermon comes in, yo. Enough about that. Let's get on to something better. If you get warm, take off the hot sweater. And if you want some water, I'll give you a cup. Then he said, he goes, and if you don't want it, then burn the hell up. Yo, this is dog. I'm telling you, boy, you ain't jack. Talk about your joke like Mr. T on your back, but he's not. So don't get cute. Don't act cute. Because if you do, you and hide the suit. It's my thing. I know I can't sing, though. I know I can't rap, but y'all just want to end on something so y'all can laugh at, though. I can't rap and sing. Even though I memorize it, it's like probably the album I would do in karaoke. I would do this in karaoke. I ain't gonna lie. So, but shout out to everybody out there. Love over hate. Yo, man, be safe out there. One love. One, Boston.